Okay, people, so we got some news for Boruto, and regarding specifically Mitsuki and the end of the exams, we actually got information for the next 3 episodes, and it's looking pretty good. Now, other news came out that essentially they're gonna do a recap of the Boruto movie, but with elements from Kishimoto's draft that I guess didn't end up in the movie. And on the visual art, they actually made like a key visual. They actually have the third Otsutsuki in it, so I'm assuming that they're gonna introduce the other member of Otsutsuki that I never got to do. And you know what? That made me a little bit more hopeful for the recap, because I didn't want a recap. But if they're gonna add different stuff that's gonna make it feel new, I'm okay with it. So we're gonna move into the spoilers for episode 37 all the way to 39. If you guys don't wanna listen to them, you can click off the video if you like. Alright? So let's start with episode 37, Ashinobi's Resolution. Boruto was the first to challenge the graduation exams proctor, Kakashi, after being the first to arrive at his location. However, he is easily held down. Furthermore, Kakashi criticized not only Boruto himself, but also all his classmates, leading Boruto to become extremely frustrated. Boruto's classmate arrived and managed to free Boruto through a combined effort, allowing him to escape from Kakashi. Boruto is uncharacteristically depressed, okay? So his classmates do their best to restore his spirits, finding himself again. Boruto proposed a strategy to everyone. Okay, so it's like I said before, on the review, what Kakashi wants is people to work together. Even with the idea in their heads that only one person is gonna graduate, he wants people to forget that and work together to get the belt. And essentially, this summary for this episode automatically tells you this. It tells you that a few things are going to happen. First of all, they're going to get the bill. Okay, they're going to get the bill. The second thing is that Kakashi's going to pass a shit ton of people. Those are the 2 things that it tells you right off the gate. Okay, then on episode 38, it says Formation 3-Man Cells. That's the name of the episode. So here, Boruto and his friends are successful in becoming apprentice ninja, Genin. Their first step, firstly, they must form their basic teams to carry out missions in a 3-man cell. Boruto expected to group up with his close friend Chikadai. However, Chikadai is forming a cell with Inojin and Chocho, following in the parents' footsteps of the Ino-Chika-Cho trio. Boruto then becomes grouped with Sarada and Mitsuki, and it has ... I'm assuming he doesn't really like that too much. This one though, this episode, the last one here, is the most interesting one, because it has to do with Mitsuki's specific past, and you guys already know we're gonna finally see that Sage mode. So, episode title is The Path Illuminated by the Full Moon. And if you guys didn't know, the reason why it's called that is because Mitsuki's name, I guess, roughly translates to moon, something like that. At least that's what I heard. So, it says here Mitsuki was originated from another village, the village of the Hidden Sound. You know, that village doesn't really exist, though, like, because I thought it was some bullshit excuse of a village that Orochimaru kind of quote-unquote made up. So I guess it's still a village in the future in Boruto. But since meeting with Boruto and the others, Mitsuki has decided that he will not remain at the village of the Hidden Leaf and become a ninja. In the past, Mitsuki has had his memory taken away from him and has lost his identity, along with what he wants to achieve in life. Only to awaken in an unfamiliar laboratory, the mystery that surrounds Mitsuki and the plethora of thoughts that surround him has now cleared up for him. And it says here that the Boruto anime will be on break on the 3rd of January. So, obviously, it's going to be a little break. It's not going to be a big break, though. Okay, so we have here on episode 37, we're going to have Kakashi versus everybody in the class from what it looks like. And they're going to work together. They're going to get the bell. That's a given. They're going to get the bell. And Kakashi is going to pass them simply because they work together. Not so much because of the belt itself, but because they work together to get the belt. Now, the episode 38, I like because now it's getting interesting. Now they're moving the story along to where we want them to move it along. We have them actually making the 3-man cells. And from then on, obviously, they're going to move into Mitsuki's past, okay? So I would assume Mitsuki's past is like their way of taking a break from the main story, like the recap stuff they're going to do with the Boruto movie. I don't know when that's going to happen, by the way. They haven't really said when the recap is going to happen, but I'm excited for it because of the new stuff that I found out. So we're going to have the Mitsuki Gaiden. I don't know if it's going to last more than a few episodes. I'm pretty sure that they can wrap it up pretty easily because it's not something that's long. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Sarada Gaiden stuff. It's not something that's very long. I don't even expect it to be as long as the Ninja Gaiden stuff that we saw with Sarada. So, you know, it should be a little enjoyable at the very least. Now, for the recap, like I said before, this third Otsutsuki has my mind kind of just a little confused and wondering about a lot of stuff. Like, is the recap gonna do a lot of different things? Because if they're gonna introduce this third Otsutsuki member, they clearly have to, you know, obviously go out of their way to make it different from the movie, because this is a threat, right? The third Otsutsuki member is a threat. And I remember in the Boruto movie, they never really showed him. They hinted at him when they showed the silhouette, but they never really went on after that. They went with, what is it? They went with Kinshiki and Momoshiki, and that was it. So I'm kind of hoping that this guy, the third guy, is the dude that basically opens up the path for Kawaki to then do what he does in the future. And that's assuming what's gonna happen, okay? But we won't know until they actually start the recap stuff. Now, again, I'm not a fan of the recap. You guys have already, you know, heard me say this a lot of times in the other reviews. I don't like the recap stuff because it feels like a wasted opportunity. But if they're gonna add stuff that Kishimoto left out from the movie, I think I'm okay with it, okay? Because I feel like they can at least make it feel a little different. They can make it feel new. So I'm not gonna really worry about it too much. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna actually just head out of here, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm out. Peace.